What's that?
Back on the fishing expedition right before the
Beck just hung out at the hotel.
I guess they found a pond.
Yeah, and then they found a dead deer in it.
Brady fell on a rock, running tore up the side of his leg.
Oh, good.
He came back out bloody and
Yeah, I told Beck, don't go down to the pond. Right. The dead deer was weird. Yeah, that was weird. Hey everyone, welcome into Columbus Capitals Hockey. If you're traveling on this trip, we're staying next to a pond that's near the hotel. The boys went down there between this morning while they were waiting for the game to start, found a dead deer. Brady scraped himself all up. They played with the dead deer? I don't know. But anyway, it's time to play some hockey. Today's opponent gonna be the South Pittsburgh Rebellion. We've played them a lot in the past. Gonna be a tough opponent. But the Caps have been playing well, been putting the puck in the net. Because they only have one game today, we will be splitting net duties. I believe Beck will be in goal first. Lathan will take us home. The other thing to keep in mind, this is the same exact team we will play tomorrow in the championship. The Caps have locked up a berth, and it will be against the South Pittsburgh Rebellion, as both teams are 2-0 in the round robin. And the other two teams can't catch them, as West Bay went 0-3 and Rocco went 1-2. So with about 10 seconds left to go, we'll get started. The Caps will do their in front of the goal pre-game ritual, hold the sticks up, give it an old there it comes. So this is also the hottest ice rink I have ever been in. It is like 80 degrees in here. And they keep turning the heater on. They say it's because of condensation. I asked them to turn it off. I'm going to take my shirt off by the end of this game, I guarantee it. All right, so out for the first line, going to be Bennett, Ethan, Gavin, and Brady, and Liam on D. Ethan will take it at center ice. The Rebellion come out. And away we go. Rebellion going to bring it right into the Capitals zone. It comes right back out. Gavin now looking for a deep at the Rebellion, kicking up over to the far side corner up along the boards. Taken away by Liam momentarily. Kicked around and cross-ice pass comes up to center ice, and the Rebellion attack into the Capital zone. Gavin able to put some pressure on it, takes it behind the net, goes around one defender. Liam comes away with it on the far side. He's going to skate it out himself. Kicks it over to Ethan. That pass comes up over to Bennett. Bennett puts a shot on. Bennett's going to find the puck in the corner. Caps wanted a line change. Pass over to Jack. Puck comes out. Now back to Eli. Eli over to Jack along the near side. Jack fires it. Shot. Save. And as is my ritual, I'm never actually going to start the clock on time. Jack to take the face off. Puck over to the far side corner. Now back over to the near side. Cooper down there. Cooper trying to come away with it. Has 2 Rebellion on him. The Rebellion take over possession behind the net, trying to clear out the zone. They do. Conrad back. Conrad's got a bogey on him. Now it's over at mid-ice, and that goes off the helmet of Henry on the Caps bench and out of play. So we'll get a face-off at center. Or, yeah, it looks like they'll do center ice. Wes in to take the face-off. Puck still in the Cap zone, deeper, and Lathan covers that up. So Lathan's actually in goal first. I thought Beck would be in goal first, so they must have talked it over. We'll keep an eye on it. Berge before the game said Beck will start this game and Lathan end it. Maybe I had that backwards though. So Lathan in to start. Makes his first save of the day. Puck goes over to the far side. Henry there. Henry gets hit up, and now Liam up at center ice. Pumps it out over to Michael. Michael, a little bit out ahead. And Liam trying to keep it in, can't do it. It's a 2-on-1 the other way. Liam's able to get back. Shot, save, rebound comes out. Tipped out by Henry. Puck at the top of the zone. Now the puck down into the corner behind the net. Aiden up around the boards near side. Wes centers up a pass, but that was a dangerous one. Puck goes off the stick of Lathan and out of play. So we'll get another face-off in the Capital zone. So it's not a window over there. It's just this really reflective. Maybe it's a window. I don't know. I bet you could open that up. Maybe it's a garage. So that's why it looks all white over there. It's just a weird rink. Here at the Flow Fabrizio. All right, Gavin with it. That puck dribbles back into the zone. Ethan tried to tip it back out, can't do it. The Rebellion take it down into the corner. Ethan puts a little check on, kind of misses, and now the puck down behind the net comes over to the near side. Now still behind the net. And over into the corner. Bennett able to clear it out. That puck right at the blue line, taken away by Conrad. Can Conrad get there first? He can't. Now it comes back over the other way into the Cap zone. Ethan able to get that on a stick. Now it's tipped away. Now it's up at the top of the zone. And puck down behind the net. Just kind of an odd puck, just going slow, just odd shift. Puck right out front. Lathan tips it out. Bennett comes away with it. Bennett's going to skate it up to center. He's going to dump it in as the Caps are going to get a line change. And the puck down behind the Rebellion net. Rebellion with it. Take it up and out. Good check up there by Jack at the blue line. Now the puck forced to get dumped into the corner. Back behind the net. Over to the far side. Eli there. Eli tips it up over to Noble. Noble can't hang on to it. But good job by Liam to stay home and in front of that net. And the puck clears the zone. Coop with it. Nice pass over to Liam. Liam cuts through the defense, but a little bit too far out in front. Tried to center it up. Coop had that sweet backhand in the last night's game. And puck clears the zone. Eli over to Liam. Liam with it. Cross-ice pass gets intercepted, but Noble comes away with it. We're going to get an injury on one of the Rebellion players, so they'll stop play with 8:31 to go. So number 30, the Rebellion, back on his feet, able to skate off. We'll keep an eye on that. He might miss his shift, but he looks like he's walking okay. Hope everything's okay, and we're going to have a face-off in the Rebellion zone. In for the Caps going to be Wes, Michael, Henry, Eli, and Liam. Puck shoots up across the boards all the way to the far side. Liam tried to tip that up and around. Now it's going to clear the zone. Liam with it. Liam passes up over to Henry. Henry dumps it down. Puck's going to end up back behind the net. And West with a shot. Michael tried to shoot it out. Both deflected before it could get to the net, and the Rebellion come back out the other way. Up to center ice. Here's a 2-on-2 if they go fast. Skated over along the left wing. Tried to center it up. That gets intercepted by West. West able to tip that out. And now West with a little bit of a breakout back the other way. He held up at the blue line, and Henry had gone in way deep. Now West takes it in, gets the puck taken away right at the blue line. Caps faithful want a trip. They don't get the call. Now it's going to come over back into the Cap zone. Conrad kicks it out, and neutral zone hockey right out in front of us. That they're going to call out a play as that went up off the roof of the Flow Fabrizio. I'm going to say it that way. There's only one way to say a word, a rink like Flow Fabrizio, and that is with an accent. All right, so face off right outside of the Rebellion zone. Gavin skates for it down deep. Tries Rebellion able to clear it. Conrad back. Conrad, slow pass. He just kind of missed it. Shot, rebound comes out, covered up by Lathan. Conrad had a slow pass right at the blue line, just kind of missed it on his stick, and it was easily intercepted. Had a free shot on goal there, but Lathan able to cover that up as it just got buried right into his pads. So no harm, no foul. Ethan takes it from behind his own net over to the far side. Puck stays in the zone. Now it kicks up high. That puck caroms around, goes off the boards into the Rebellion zone. Rebellion get there first, bring it behind the net, going to take it over to the far side corner, kick it up and out. That puck's going to come all the way down. Aiden takes it. Aiden fires it up and out of the zone, and that's going to be an icing. And we'll get a face-off in the Capital Zone. There's actually 6:45 on the official clock, so we'll get that synced up here for you. It'll be Jack to take it, got Liam in there, Brady in there. Now the clock synced up, puck out in front of the net, and save Lathan through traffic. Cooper in there, Noble in there. Puck along the near side boards. Jack trying to get it out, send it up again, gets tipped away by Liam over back behind the net. Now we go over to the far side corner. It comes up to the top of the zone. That's taken away by Jack, and he has it at center ice. Pass behind Coop a little bit, so now they're forced to chase it. Back down in the corner, Coop puts a little hit on. Jack there looking to center up, gets it to Noble. Noble shot gets deflected before it can get to the net. Now the puck down behind the net. No, Cooper there, not there, that too. Brady trying to keep it in, and the Rebellion back behind the net again. Kick it up over to the far side. Jack couldn't keep it in. Noble with it. Noble fires it back. That puck's going to get shot from the point over back behind the net. And now on the line change, they've got West at the blue line. West can't hang on to the pass, and now it comes right back out. Here comes a 2-on-2 back the other way. And watch out on that back door. Good job to tip it. Lathan covers it up and stops the march. 5:35 on the official clock. Face-off will be on the far side of the ice. West to take it. Centered up, West takes it away. West up over to Henry. Henry has it at center. He throws it out ahead. And West able to keep that in, gets it over to Michael. Michael puts a shot on. That rebound's out, covered up. Rebound was out for a second, but the Rebellion goalie quickly covers that one up, stops the clock with 5:19 to go in the first. So face off in the Rebellion zone. Up and down the ice we go. West, Henry, Michael on the line. Aiden and Eli back on D. Puck over to the far side. Eli kicks it back over to Aiden. Aiden swing and a miss. And now the puck's going to come into zone, but West, they're on the back check, able to put it back up off the boards. Puck's still in the zone. Now they go through one, go through two, shot saved, rebound comes out. Michael takes it over across the boards near side. Rebellion try and set up shop again. That one's going to get gloved, and the clock stops with 4:51 to go. So Lathan making a flurry of saves early here in the first period. Ethan comes in, Conrad in, Liam in, Gavin in, and we have a penalty on Eli here, so it's going to be a 4-on-5. We got the Rebellion on a power play. Cap's got to kill one. Ethan finds it. Ethan able to tip that up and out of the zone. Rebellion forced to reset. Ethan met him there at the blue line. Ethan keeps the pressure on. Puck there. Ethan trying to get it out. Can't do it. Right at the blue line. It gets pumped back down into the corner. And puck caroms off the back of the net. Now it comes over to the near side. Shot from the point. That's well off, but Lathan puts it in the glove, covers it up. 1:02 to go on the penalty kill. 4:23 on the game clock. Now Bennett, Jack, Liam, Conrad are going to be in to kill the rest of this penalty. Puck over on the near side. That's Bennett down there. Now Conrad kicks it up high off the glass. That clears the zone. That forces the Rebellion to reset. And that was close to being an offsides, but they don't call it. And that shot put back in the glove by Lathan. 46 seconds left to go on the penalty kill. Puck comes in, deep shot high over the net, out of play, and they'll stop the clock again. So 34 seconds left to go on the penalty kill. Another face-off near side. So stop and go action here for most of the power play for the Rebellion, which plays in the favor of the Caps, but the Caps spending a lot of time in the zone. So now Bennett, can he clear it? Bennett does. 20 seconds left to go on the penalty kill. The Rebellion try and turn it around. Conrad gets it back over to Bennett. Bennett's going to dump it down deep. That's a good dump. That'll shave a few more seconds off the penalty. And now at center ice, that pass caught at the blue line, and now unabated to the net by the Rebellion. Shot, saved! And now the puck comes up high. Got to get back in, and now they're going to whistle. And I believe they're going to get a penalty on Bennett. Now they're going to talk it over. No one knows what the whistle's for. Rebellion are asking, the Caps are asking, and now they're going to, let's see. They're going over to the Caps bench. I believe they're saying he was offsides, but the puck never came out of the zone. The player was outside of the zone when he grabbed the puck at the blue line. Maybe that's it. They're trying to just figure something. I don't know. All right, so anyways, 3:20 on the official game clock. Everyone back to full strength. So the Caps successfully killed the penalty. Jack with the puck at the blue line. It gets turned back the other way. And the Rebellion able to find another spot. Good job by Lathan to just stay home. Made him to where he couldn't make a move really. Puck comes up high. Now that puck ends up in the back of the net. So the Rebellion strike first. Lathan made about 3 or 4 saves there before they got him, and then it just kind of came up high and he was looking to cover it up, and the Rebellion take a 1-0 lead. So the Caps looking to get it back. Wes to take it at center. Hedner is going to find it. He dumps it down into the far side corner. Now giving chase. Puck's going to come over to the near side. And another cross-ice pass. Liam able to put a stick on it, gets it high over the net. Michael able to clear that out. Rebellion had to reset momentarily. Now the puck's going to come over to the near side. Aiden tried to put a check on. Now over in the corner, lots of space. Shot and goal. So the Rebellion with 2 quick goals. And just gave up too much space coming in there. And let them get that close to your goalie without putting pressure on. It's going to make the goalie have to work awful hard to save that puck, because anything high, anything low, that's just too much guess time. So Caps reeling here a little bit. 2:07 to go here in the first. Plenty of time to come back in this one, though, and they bring it in the zone. Ethan puts a shot on. That's going to get covered up. All right, face off. Puck stays near side. Conrad with it as the puck came out of the zone. Conrad off the boards, but no one really there to take it. Ethan with the puck. Now, that's going to be a penalty coming up on the Rebellion. That's an easy one to call. And I think they're getting Ethan as well. So it should be 5-on-5 still, or are they going to go 4-on-4? So they're sorting it out. Let's see, 1:46 on the clock. We got so we could play a game of canasta, I guess. And now Noble's going in the box. Did they call Ethan on a major? So Noble and Ethan in the box, though. I think Ethan has a major, which that could have some repercussions, as that's the second one of the tournament. So that would be a misconduct. We'll keep an eye on it. Now Eli puts a check on. The weird part is I mean, we got it right in front of us. I think Ethan put a clean hit on. I don't know what Ethan's supposed to do there, but puck comes over to Gavin. He brings it into the zone. Now the puck comes, no, it stays in the zone. Conrad able to keep it in. He shoots it back down. Puck ends up careening all the way around to the far side corner. Now it's going to come back over to the near side. Conrad back on D with Eli. They're able to cross it up at the blue line, and the puck ends up down in the corner. Noble, wait, I thought Noble was out. So Noble out of the box. Who did they put in there? Now I'm really confused. I'm sorry. I'm trying to now figure out who's in the box over there. Is that Cooper? Must be Cooper. All right, anyways, West comes in. West tries to break it up, and now on the line change, it looked like it was going to be a 3-on-1 breakout, but the lines come in, crash out. Now that's Brady. Brady with it. Brady still with it at center ice. He's going to try, and he gets it taken away at the blue line, and the puck comes back the other way. Michael able to take that away. Michael still with it. Michael going to skate it up. Michael tips it out in front, and still chasing after it at the blue line. West tried to steal it back in, and right at the blue line, now they bring it in. Cooper's out there, so it's not Coop in there. Shot. Brady got in front of that one before it got to the net, kicks it high off the glass and clears the zone, and that'll do it for the first period. So the Caps had it 2-0, but two back-to-back goals kind of late in the first period, the difference in this game so far. Then we'll head to the second. So the reason that would have ramifications, I believe that Ethan wouldn't be able to play in tomorrow's game if he's got two major misconducts on the same. I could be wrong on that, so don't quote me, but that would not be a good thing for the Caps. And to be fair, both of them questionable calls in the first place. All right, so out they come for the second period. Lathan going to take a spot out there. Everyone's out of the box now except for Ethan. So it's definitely a misconduct on Ethan. That sucks because that was not, I mean, that was right in front of us. I don't normally try and keep my opinions to myself, but during a live stream, but that's tough luck for Ethan. All right, so West to take the face-off with Noble out there, Coops out there, Liam and Brady back on defense. Oh, and we're waiting. Oh, I don't know what we're waiting on. Oh, we're waiting on the clock. There we go. And away we go. West comes down, throws a little pick to try and keep it in. And puck in the Cap zone. Centers up back behind the net. Looked like it might get out front. Now that's going to come up to Noble. Noble going to bring it up and out. Has Coop out in front, but that pass had no chance of success. All right, now West into the zone. Tried to deke around one, couldn't do it. Forced to go down into the corner. Now behind the net. West over on the far side. Back to Coop, back to West. West with a little nifty backhand. But Noble a little bit too far out on that, couldn't get it, and the Rebellion bring it back into the cap zone. But Liam back, kicks it right back out, and that puck ends up Liam head hunting on the Rebellion bench. And the coach didn't have it. I mean, I don't know if you see that coach right there on the end, he don't have the helmet on. And that thing almost hit him. All right, here we go. Face off in the Capital zone. 12:06 to go here in the second. Caps looking to claw back with a few goals. Jack to take the face off. Michael able to bring it up and out. Henry with it. Henry had a lot of traffic at the blue line. Now the puck comes out of the zone. Aiden, good smart pass to go backwards to go forward. Conrad kind of just tried to hit that off the boards though, and it comes right back. Rebound comes out, and on that shot, now the puck behind the net. Watch the back door, and up and out they go. Henry up over to Michael. Again, through traffic. There's that kind of triangle that they're using right at the blue line in the center, and it's frustrating the Caps right now. Now that rebound comes out. Puck over to the near side. Henry able to kick it up and out. And Conrad hits it off his skate. That almost went in. All right, now the puck crosses the ice again. Caps got to tighten up here a little bit now. Centered up. That puck right out in center still. Squirts out over to the top of the zone. Comes out a little bit higher. Jack trying to get it out. Does. And puck comes in. That's an offsides. And we'll get a face-off at center ice. All right, Wesson, Bennett in, Gavin in, Liam in, Eli in. Rebellion, kick it down into the zone, and that's going to be an icing. Same line in, West to take the face-off in the Rebellion zone. Caps did a little video skull session earlier today. Not to give away any secrets, but they looked a lot at face-offs. And once I see if they implement it, I'll let you know when I see it. There's another offsides. All right, that puck right through the center, still through the center. Puck right out in front of the net. Shot, save, covered up. In comes Noble, in comes Coop and Jack. Liam and Eli gonna stay out there on D. Face off on the far side of the ice in the Capital zone. Puck taken by Cooper. Noble out front. Noble has one to beat. Noble puts the brakes on. Noble gets checked up and covered up. Noble tried to deke, and now we're putting our hands up in a weird way. I don't know what some of these signals are. All right, here we go. Face off. Rebellion zone. Puck centered up, but taken away by the Rebellion. And here they come. Pass out front, but a little bit too far out front. Lathan tips it away. Puck goes over to the near side boards. Now that puck comes out of the zone. Noble tried to take it away, but the Rebellion turn it around. Now they survey the ice. Cooper takes the puck away, gets it back over to Cooper. Puck comes out of the zone. Rebellion forced to reset, and puck at center ice. Rebellion with possession. Now they try and center it up, bring it across the blue line. Go across one, go across two. Still in the center, and now Eli takes it away. Eli's got Noble out front. Got to get it to him, though. No, he's going to bring it in himself. Shot wide of the net. That goes over to the far side. Cooper down there. That gets knocked around. Noble with it. Noble gets tripped up on his stick. And here come the Rebellion back the other way. 2-on-2. Eli meets him at the blue line and gets the offsides by getting him to just pull up just enough to get those skates moving into the deep end of the pool before everyone else jumps in. Wes, Michael, and Henry going to come in. Aiden and Conrad back on D. And here they come. Shot, save, rebound comes out and comes back up to the top of the zone. Now that clears. That was tipped. Michael going to give chase, but Rebellion with possession. Turn it up, tipped back into the zone, back over to Aiden. Aiden surveys the ice. He kicks it over to the far side, and puck's going to dribble back down behind the net. Aiden keeps it far side, tried to get it up to Michael. Michael had drifted to the middle there a little bit. Now that's going to get shot all the way down. That puck may die, and now tipped around. Puck sets up and out of the zone. West puts a check on. Puck comes back in the zone, and now we get Is this going to be on Wes? This is on Wes. Oh my Lord. This whole tournament, basically any check is getting called. And coming off the last couple weekends where the games have been really physical, the Caps have had trouble adjusting back to what is clearly not being officiated as Bantam hockey. And there's one on, and it's on both sides. Like, here we go, that's going to be whistled again. And the Zebras. All right, so everything's still 5-on-5 because the Rebellion also have one in. None of those plays on either of the teams was worthy of a penalty in Bantam hockey, but they've been calling it tight all weekend. Now that puck's going to dribble out. Liam's going to have to go fast. Liam able to break that up. Now Brady kicks it up, and now another penalty. It's becoming, that's going to be a hold on, or number 30 of the Rebellion. Now the good news is he was the one that was down earlier, so he's back in action. The bad news is he's going to go spend some time in the ice box. Think about why he doesn't call his mother on the weekends enough. Think about all the bad things you've ever done. Time to reflect. But he'll be back in a minute and 30. And I'm sorry, I forgot to stop the clock on that last one. So the clock's actually at 7:54. We'll get it lined up here at the next dead whistle. All right, so here we go. Rebellion, bring it up. Caps actually on a power play. Minute 15 to go. That goes underneath Brady's skates, and puck centers. The puck got kind of deflected up off the back of the net, and now down in the corner. Bring it in deep, save Latham. Puck goes back behind the net. Bennett tries to go around traffic. Bennett's still with it. Bennett going to bring it up and out. We got 53 seconds left to go on the power play. Bennett's going to bring it in along the near side wing. Liam comes up, tried to keep it out. Puck comes, keep it in. Puck comes out of the zone though. Noble at center ice. Noble passes over to Cooper, but that pass a little errant, and now it comes farther back. Caps with only 35 seconds left to go on the penalty. Noble just leaves the puck out, and that's going to be an offsides as they had just come off the bench and immediately called the offsides. Just didn't see it. The penalty clock is still ticking. So the penalty clock should probably be at 26 seconds. And Beck's going to come into goal here halfway through the game for the Caps. All right, so face off outside of the zone. Back in for goal for the Capitals. So Lathan done for the afternoon. And I mean, I don't know. Come on, Zebras, we got to get this together. This game's going to take 2 hours. Now we know why. Now we know why we were so late today getting on the air. The clock was running. It should be at 26 seconds. It's not that hard. About 5 seconds ran off the clock. This is not difficult. And more talking. Chit chat, chit chat, chit chat. Now back to the score. And let me guess, we're going to put 26 seconds on. It's Saturday. For those of you that are betting on the over-under. Over-under on the penalty clock should be at 26. Oh my Lord. And now we got to go talk it over with the refs. Yeah, they got to go over to the other bench. They're going to say the clock didn't stop. We get it. All right, here we go. There's a hockey game that was actually happening as well last year at this time. All right, puck goes high and out of play, and the clock stops again. And they didn't put it back to 26 seconds. Berge has, it's now at 20. I think they put 3 seconds back on, so if you had the under, you just won. Now a face-off at center ice. 20 seconds left to go on the penalty kill, or the power play. Wes with it, gets hit up at the blue line, puck taken away. Aiden tried to take it back, couldn't do it. Now Aiden tips it back the other way. Michael chasing after it, and Wes hits it back the other way. Michael tried to get possession. Now that's going to be Henry down there. Henry dumps it in, and everyone back to full strength. So Caps can't convert on their first power play of the day, and here come the Rebellion into the Capital zone, taken away by Henry. Henry has it, shoots it up behind the net, goes off the back of the net. Puck ends up far side, up over on the right wing, knocked down, shot, and goal. Back as it got deflected, the speed got weird on it, and that just kind of snuck in the front door. So the Caps find themselves with a 3-goal deficit. Now Bennett, I didn't stop the clock. Rebellion at the blue line, bring it back into the zone, taken away by Jack. Jack. Now that gets tipped up, and puck centers up, but now Liam pinches in. Liam trying to get some space. Shoots it back behind the net. It goes over to the far side corner. Rebellion trying to clear it out. They do. Now they come up. They're going to get closed in on by Eli and Bennett, but somehow able to get around them. Now the puck down behind the net. Watch out on the back door. Liam stays home. Now the puck over on the near side. Bennett comes away with it. Shoots it to the center. That puck clears the zone. Puck at center ice. Rebellion, turn it around, kick it back in the zone, and that's going to be waved off, and Liam forced to kick it over to the near side. Gavin there, Gavin surveys the ice, kicks it up over to Bennett out of the zone. Bennett gets checked up at center ice. Here come the Rebellion. And the puck out of the zone, now kicks back down the other way into the Rebellion. side of the rink, and Gavin able to tip that away, but now it gets tipped up and out, and I believe that's going to be an icing. So we get a face-off in the Rebellion zone. 4:33 to go here in the second. Puck shot up high and out of the zone again. And you can see that's kind of the MO. Shoot it up high and let your wingers go out and chase after it. And if you can, so they're using a little bit of speed, which the Caps, in all fairness, not to knock the other teams, but they haven't quite seen the speed yet in this tournament. I don't think it's anything they can't handle. I think it's a small adjustment, and they're trying to be physical, but every time they do, they end up in the box. So kind of tough to eliminate that. There's a check. Again, that's one that, and now we're going to whistle it as Wes is down. Or no, that's Cooper, that's Wes, and yeah, it is Wes. Wes slowly gets up.
Come on, strike.
And that one, again, Wes slow to get up, but under his own power. We'll keep an eye on that one. Molly's son, slow to the bed. So here we go. Face off. Deep in the Cap zone. Puck comes over to the near side. Brady down there fighting for it in the corner. And too much space. Beck's shot, rebound comes out. Puck's still in the middle. Cap's able to take it away a little bit too far out in front of Michael, and everyone forced to chase. Michael tries to take it away. Henry. Now the puck over to the near side. Back over to the far side. Michael. Puck comes up. Conrad able to keep that in, pumps it down back into the corner. Henry tried to put a check on. And see here, that's taken away by Bennett. Bennett able to get it back. Shot, rebound comes out. Good shot by Henry. And now the Rebellion lose the puck, and the Caps putting a little bit of pressure on, but now the puck clears the zone. Now up the center ice and into the Capital zone. They put the brakes on at the blue line. Henry trying to knock that away, can't do it. Now a little bit more, a little bit deeper. Now the puck down behind the net, comes over to the near side. They center it up, and the back door was open, but I believe that was Conrad who just got a stick on it to keep that out. Now the puck out of the zone. Henry shoots it up. Henry looking to get off the ice, but we got to go quick. Now the puck, here we go. It's going to be they turned around. That maybe should have been an offsides, but I think it was okay. Now that's Conrad up off the boards, Gavin in, Wes back in, so glad to see Wes in. That puck comes in deep, gets deflected over to the near side. Now tried to center it up, puck behind the net. Wes over to the far side. Wes shot, Beck saved, rebound comes out, gets up to the top of the zone, clears, and the Rebellion forced to reset. They do a cross-ice pass, comes right through the middle, tipped away by Wes though, and now they reset again. Here they go, dumped down deep. And Conrad, who's been out there for a little bit, looking to get off the ice, I'm sure. Now up to Jack. Jack gets that back, trying to cover it up, and finally does. And now I believe we're going to get a penalty. They're going to talk it over again. These Zebras got to get it together. These Zebras are wrecking the flow of the game. Just make a call and move forward. This discussion is out of control. A check to the back is a check to the back. You saw it, call it. If you don't think you saw it, don't call it. Keep moving on. All right, here they go. What's the call? Oh my God, they are going to talk about it more. Cord over there talking and Bergie over there talking with one of the. So here we go. And so number 30 going in the box. That's the one called. Then they're going to call the second one. We'll be 5 and 5. And they're going to get less. If you call the first one, you don't need to call the second one. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, and everyone will be full strength, so it's. Bus got checked up. That's the first one. If you call that one right then, but versus just letting the play happen and then you get another one later, it kind of defeats the purpose of calling stuff. Anyways, I didn't stop the clock. 1:48. So obviously the Caps going to get frustrated with some of this stuff. And puck comes back into the zone. Now along the wing, a lot of space. Beck saved. That goes back behind the net. Beck tried to cover it up, but Liam now off the boards. Noble kicks it out, and that puck's going to come all the way back down and covered up. It's actually 1:23. I'll fix the clock right now. So here we go, 1:23 on the clock. Cooper comes in and now we're set, ready to go. Jack takes the face off. Puck down behind the Rebellion net. Rebellion with it, trying to clear it out. They kick it up high off the boards, able to do so, but now the puck right out front and squirts out. Aiden gonna find it. Aiden loses it for a minute and kicks it back in the zone. That puck stays in though. Coop goes around one. Coop tried to go around two. And now all of a sudden we can make announcements. I don't know what's happening. The scoring table, this has been an odd game. All right, puck still in the zone. Noble, that's a clean check. It's to the front now. Liam, you tell both teams frustrated with it. Now that puck comes over to Noble. Noble at center ice, tries to deke around one, loses the puck. Now forced to kind of dump it in. That puck's going to come back out of the zone though. And with 25 seconds, it comes back in the Cap zone. That puck, Beck saved it, and it just caromed. Unlucky goal for Beck. He should have just let it go. That was off the target. He hits it on the stick, and it kind of just rebounded in a weird way back into the back of the net. Nothing you can do about that. Puck dribbles down into the zone. Gavin with it. Gavin still with it. Gavin skates through traffic. See, kicked up high, and the wingers go after it. And then if we throw a check, everyone gets weird about it. That'll do it for the second period. Like, that's how you eliminate that, but if you can't get the call and everything's going to be a penalty, it's going to be tough to play against. So anyways, the second period comes to a close with the Caps got their work cut out for them on a 4-0 deficit. So what I think is going to go down as the longest 39-minute hockey game in the history of hockey. Jeez. It has been 55 minutes since I started this stream, and we're just now starting the third. Here we go. Ethan, Bennett, Gavin in on the line, Conrad and Eli back on defense. Ethan to take it at center ice. All right. Bennett takes it away. He's going to put a shot on. That's going to get covered up. And we'll get a face-off in the Rebellion zone. Conrad keeps it in. Bennett trying to get it off the boards. Gavin down there as well. Now the puck down behind the net, goes over to the far side. And now one to beat back the other way. But Conrad able to kind of keep that away. Gavin came in. Gavin throws a nice check. And Ethan tried to come away with it, kicks it up along the boards. Gavin there. Gavin shoots it up high. That goes over the defender's stick, and now Eli chasing for it. Eli tried to get a pass over to Bennett. That gets intercepted. Now it comes back the other way. Conrad tried to keep it in, couldn't do it. Now Rebellion back the other way. That puck just comes all the way down. Good job by Cooper to knock that away, or else that was going to be another easy shot on Beck. And now the puck out of the zone and up to center ice. That's where Noble is. Noble gets hit at the blue line, but Noble, if he can find some space, he gets kind of hit up and now forced to take it over into the boards. Liam dumps it down deep. Noble had lost his stick though, and the puck's going to clear the zone. Liam waiting for people to reset, takes it in along the wing. Shot, that gets deflected before it can get to the net, and that's going to be an icing call back the other way. Puck right up in front. Oh, Cooper was there, just couldn't get a good stick on it, because it was kind of right below his skates, and we're gonna get, you guessed it, another penalty. This time Noble. No, it's not Noble. It's Coop. I don't know. Anytime we throw a check, it's getting called. So you can't check in this game, apparently. And that one was a quick whistle, and I can see that's frustrating, because then you don't get the whistle on the other one, and then it's 0-2 people go in. So it eliminates the chance for any power play. But Coop going to do some time in the box. Cats got to kill a penalty. They go around Ethan. Ethan doing a lot to keep that stick, just kind of creating a little bit of pressure. Gavin able to kind of get out in front of that one. That puck rolls down. Beck lays on it, and that'll stop the clock. Shot high, Beck save. That puck goes behind the net, and Beck covers it up again. .108 to go on the penalty kill. Now the puck along the wing, taken away by Bennett. Bennett clears the zone. Bennett along the wing. He's going to have some space, puts a shot on. That gets saved, and then rebound comes out over to the near side. That's what I'm trying to say. Now Gavin puts a check on, but be careful, because anytime you do, you're going to end up in the box. Now, comes back the other way. Liam along the wing. Shot, Beck save, rebound comes out. Beck with a quick cover-up. Beck kind of gives a side eye over to one of the Rebellion. And 40 seconds left to go on the penalty kill. Ethan to take it. Aiden behind his own net, kicks it off the boards. That puck, Beck save. So they're keeping Beck busy during the penalty kill. 32 seconds. Now we'll get a face-off on the near side. Puck comes up high, shot, that deflects before it can get to the net and clears the zone. Now the puck comes back into the zone, and we're gonna get an offsides call. Puck dumped back into the zone, goes back down behind the net. 15 seconds left to go on the penalty kill. That puck caroms out and around, stays in the zone. Ethan able to clear it. Puck dumped back in, Aiden there, Aiden with it, Aiden possesses it, clears it out, that caroms off the skate, and everyone back to full strength. So the Caps able to kill the penalty. West comes in, but here come the Rebellion. They're gonna take it right up the middle of the zone. Shot, Beck, save, that goes over to the far side. Henry there, Henry kicks it up off the boards, that clears out and gets tipped back in, and that's another offsides. Gotta make sure the refs don't need to talk something over. They don't, thank God. Puck comes back right into the Capital zone. Puck's been down in the Capital zone too much. Caps got to create a little bit of pressure there. Just skate it in deeper. Shot, Beck puts it in the pads, covers up. It's a lot of time to just hold the puck, and no one puts pressure on them. So we're going to let them march in. They're going to get a good shot. So now West to take it. Puck along the near side boards, ends up behind the net. Liam down there, kicks it over far side. Henry kicks it up and out of the zone, but it, again, goes right back to the Rebellion. Here come the Rebellion at center ice. Pass it into the zone. That's good tip by Henry to keep that away. Michael skates it back, says, I'm going to pass it back to Liam, and actually set this up. Liam misses the puck, though. Now Liam forced Beck save. That puck goes up high over to the near side. And now Michael. Caps just can't get anything going on offense. Now here we go. Liam stays home, stays in front. Now that puck gets shot. Beck saved, goes over to the backside. Beck on the back door, covers up. Beck makes a save on the near side. They brought it quickly to the backside, slides over, gets it on the backside, belly flops on the puck and stops the clock with 8:25. All right, Jack to take the face off. This comes over to Aiden. Aiden kicks it over to the near side. Caps having trouble clearing it, but it does. Rebellion still with possession. Now Cooper takes it. Cooper gets it knocked away, and Aiden off the boards and into the zone. Jack and Cooper trying to force it in, but the Rebellion get it out. Quick pass up and right back into the zone. Shot, that goes wide of the net on the far side. Now the puck behind the net. Puck there, that on the back door. Beck gets his leg pad in there. Now shot, Beck save, rebound comes out, save again, and covered up. So a flurry of shots on Beck there, none of them pass. And we're about a little less than halfway through the third. Caps looking for an offensive spark down in the corner. Puck's going to go over to the far side. Ethan there. Ethan totally had to check up, but makes a nice outbound pass, gets it over to Bennett along the wing. Bennett's got Gavin in the middle. That gets deflected on the shot, and Bennett able to keep it in. Bennett trying to get back possession, can't do it. Puck gets over to the far side. And now Gavin trying to fight for it. Bennett in there. Gavin still fighting for it. Puck gets dumped over to the near side where there's more clean ice. And here we go. Got to watch right at the blue line. Now it comes up to center ice, right through the center into the zone. And Beck covers up. In comes Wes, in comes Conrad, Michael, let's see, Liam's in there, and Henry. Puck down behind the Capitals net, comes back over to the near side. Shot goes high, up over the net, back over to the far side corner. Conrad just hits it off the back of the, loses his stick now. Shot, Beck, save, covers up, stops the clock. Beck getting pummeled with shots here midway through the third. In comes Jack to take the face off. Michael in. Puck down in the corner. And comes over to the far side, intercepted, and that'll clear, but that's going to be an icing. No, it's not an icing. I must have tipped it. Now the puck at center ice. Henry loses it there. Liam tried to keep it in. Liam goes after the puck. Conrad there. Conrad tried to pass it out, but that gets deflected. Somehow the puck stays in the zone. That shot well off the mark, goes over to the far side corner. Puck off the boards, centered up, right in front, and goal. You'll see on the replay, they get kind of crossed up here. And you'll see the Rebellion player kind of just gets to camp right out in front. And got to stay on our man. Here we go. And now they're letting the clock march because they're up by 5. So there's actually 5:12 to go. And the puck comes deeper. The Caps have just had no answer in this game for the offensive pressure. So Ethan takes it into the zone. Got to be careful on the checks. Ethan trying to come away with it. Puck comes over to Aiden. Aiden puts a shot on. That puck right out in front of the net. And now Ethan with it, centers it up. Shot, that goes just wide. The puck over to the far side. And puck comes over into the Capitals zone. Bennett puts some pressure on right at the blue line. Puck squirts out. Eli sends it over to clean ice, clears the zone. Ethan chasing after it. It comes back in. Aiden there. Aiden puts pressure on. And Eli with it. Eli skates it up, clears the zone. Eli fires it deep. That's actually a shot on goal. Now Cooper comes in, trying to keep possession of the puck. Now Brady back with Liam. Brady gets big. Beck covers up. All right, face off in the Capitals zone. The clock is fairly synced up right now. It's going to run the rest of the way unless the Caps get a goal here. Puck in the zone, out of the zone, and back in. Shot, that gets deflected before it can get to the net. The Rebellion's still with it, trying to center it up, but that's Cooper. Cooper smartly gets rid of that. And here we go. That's going to be Jack and Noble Noble along the point, gets it back to Jack. Good pass, puck right out in front. Gets tipped, shot. That gets deflected before it can get to the net. Coop trying to center it up. Puck down over to the near side. Liam there, he dumps it down into the corner. And now the puck clears. And they're back behind. Brady's got to put pressure on that. Shot, Beck save. Brady skates to the middle instead of putting pressure and lets him get a free shot. And the clock continues to run. So in comes Bennett. And let's see who else we got. Gavin's in there along with Ethan and Conrad and Eli. So right at the blue line, puck clears the zone. Ethan with it. Ethan kicks it up and around, dumps it down deep. Puck ends up behind the net. Gavin comes in there. Gavin slowed up a little bit before he got to the puck. They look so tentative because they want to check but don't know. They're worried about taking the penalty. But I get what's going on. Puck clears the zone. Eli with it. Eli kicks it back over to Conrad. Conrad surveys the ice, quickly fires it in, and now they're going to call the penalty. I believe that's actually an offsides. And the clock continues to run. These, I mean, look at this. He just keeps shaking his head like he doesn't know what he's doing. And they're going to put Conrad in the bench. And the Capital faithful not happy with the Zebras in this game. It has been a very disjointed game. And this shot, rebound, Beck able to keep that out. But that puck was just kind of bouncing around. Puck comes up high, kicked around, now out in front, centered up. Beck diving for it. Beck's got to get back in. Even Beck looks a little discombobulated here in this game. Ethan with it. Ethan kicks it up. And Ethan trying to clear it out. Got about 15 seconds left to go in the game. This one all but decided. Now it's getting a little chippy though. And now we got people just holding them in. The puck's not even near there. At what point is that not interference? Puck dribbles out, Beck save, and that's going to do it. So the Caps will have a chance at revenge tomorrow in the championship game against this same team. That game will happen at 10:30 a.m. And this one, a little weird one. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the rest of your Saturday. And again, 10:30 tomorrow, championship game. Hope you guys have a good evening. Take care.